Two new motorcycles from Triumph today. The first of these is the Speed T4. At first glance, it might look like a Speed 400, but it's actually a more affordable derivative. The biggest giveaway there is the simpler telescopic fork up front. You don't get the upside down unit like you get on the Speed 400. There are other cost-cutting measures as well, especially once you come in closer. You will see that there are no adjustable levers here, which you do get now on the Speed 400. The mirrors are these conventional units. You don't get bar end units. The handlebar is also a cheaper, more basic, simpler design, and traction control is now missing. That's because engine output has gone down quite drastically. It's the same 399cc TR series single cylinder engine, but state of tune is drastically different here. It's down from 40 horsepower on the Speed to 31 horsepower on this, 1.5 Newton meter drop in torque as well. To go with this more easygoing nature, there's also some changes to sprocketing. The rear sprocket has gone down from 43 to 39 teeth. And while it may seem like this is simply a detuned version of the engine, the story here is that from 3,500 to 5,500 RPM, the T4 actually makes more torque than the Speed 400. So there's a bigger focus on low RPM, low end rideability. Aside from that, the other cost-cutting measure you'll see here is the tires. You've got MRF bias ply tires here versus the radial tires that you get on the Speed 400. As a result, of course, price is down to 2.17 lakh rupees, making it the new entry-level model to the Triumph lineup, which makes it 23,000 rupees cheaper than this. This is the updated Speed 400. Changes here are a little more minimal, but let's run through them very quickly. Like we mentioned, adjustable levers are now standard on the Speed 400. So the front brake and the clutch both adjustable. If you come down to the tires, you'll see Vredestein tires here. These feature fatter sidewalls, so a slightly higher profile than the earlier Apollo and MRFs that you were getting. You're looking at 110/80 up front and 150/70 at the rear. This gives it a slightly taller stance. That was one of the complaints that most people had about the earlier Speed 400, that it felt like a slightly small, diminutive machine. This fixes that to some extent, but it also bumps up ground clearance as well as seat height. That's doubly so because the seat now features 10 mm more foam padding, but Triumph says it has reprofiled the seat to try and ensure that ground reach remains unaffected. These are the changes to the Speed 400, and that's the new T4. This now costs 2.4 lakh rupees ex-showroom. That's 2.17 lakh rupees. What do you guys think? Tell us in the comments.